Hey, what's up guys? This is Cody on the Cash Killing AC Sports Network, and this is a video for the first race of the Chase in NASCAR Chicagoland. And it's actually the first time Chicagoland has been the first race in the Chase. Normally it is New Hampshire. New Hampshire is next week now. And the interesting thing about this race is everything starts over for the top 12, and they're all within 12 points now, top 12 in the point standings. And those guys that appeared to be out of it could have a hot streak now, such as Dale Jr. or possibly Tony Stewart, and they could get back into it, or anything can happen with the top 12 now. No one can really predict for sure that they know who that winner is going to be for the championship. And a guy that really seemed like a sleeper, no one was really counting on, he comes in and takes the pole for this race. And that is Matt Kenseth with Roush Racing, drives the number 17 car. I think he's, as I said, he was a big sleeper for this championship this year, and he has a shot at it. No one's really talking about him, and I think that's a good thing for him. Talking about the Jeff Gordons and the Carl Edwards, Kyle Busch, just those guys that are getting their wins. And Matt kind of just walks around the garage. He's consistent. He doesn't talk a lot. He's a good guy, and it's going to be interesting to see how the guys in the chase and outside of the chase interact now that we're in this chase for the Cup. Whether they race each other differently on the track, or if there's an incident, you'll see people react differently, saying he doesn't have anything to race for, he doesn't know what he's doing out there, stuff like that. You usually see that. Tempers are going to flare, especially if it's between people that are in and out of the chase and the incidents on the track. And always, to add to that, one bad finish can take you out of this chase for the championship, especially with the new point system, where it's harder to gain back points, it seems, for a lot of drivers. The guy who won this race last year, David Rudiman, I don't think he's going to win this year. It's one of the times where I really strongly don't believe someone's going to win, because last year it was not necessarily, I'm not going to say not a good win, but it wasn't a win that people saw coming. Rudiman has been running exceptionally well this year. The biggest highlight of his year was probably when he crashed at Watkins Glen down there. So the people I'm picking for this race, for the win, I think this is the time that Jimmie Johnson's going to show up. He's not necessarily going to win the championship this year. I think Jeff Gordon and Kyle Busch are the two guys that can unthrone him, I guess you could say, for that championship. And but I think he's going to have a really good run. He's going to come out and show that he's back in his form of the last 5 years when he's won the championship. And I think Kyle Busch will come out strong too as well. And one thing I just want to touch on is this Paul Menard controversy from last week. NASCAR's investigating that Paul Menard spun out his car on purpose in order to give Kevin Harvick a better shot at the win, and didn't end up winning the race. It seems kind of strange how he spun out, but it's not like they're going to do anything about it. So I think they should just forget about it and drop it. Team orders are a part of racing. If they want to find a way to penalize, they can try to do that, but I don't think that's going to happen. So this has been Cody on the Cash Killing AC Sports Network, bringing you a NASCAR video.